So in this video, I'm going to talk about the old Earth and the new Earth. So the new Earth versus the old Earth. Give you a bit of a intuitive understanding about that. And so my name is Jody Dean, and I help emerging love leaders, light leaders, navigate spiritual awakening, embody soul purpose, and step into true mastery and authentic self-expression. And that includes, if you're just starting in the spiritual awakening process, or if you've been a seeker for a long time. So I came across the understanding of the new Earth through Eckhart Tolle's book, The New Earth, right, which is, I think, published 20 years ago, just under. And I was absolutely hooked. And then I came across Dolores talking about the new Earth, and she's the founder of QHHT, and you can find her on the internet. And then since then, I also read her book, The New Earth, and The Three Waves of Volunteers. And I've had, in the last 5 to 10 years, more intuitive understanding and downloads around the new Earth. As I believe a lot of people have, it is time really to talk about it, to kind of like unveil the new Earth, to pull that screen back and really start to understand it, to get a grip of it, and to embody it. And so the old Earth is the times that we've been living, the authoritarian structures, the history of oppression, of struggle and strife, of master and servant, or master and slave, of rulers and subjects, of inequality, of using religion as a way to control the masses, mind control, etc., and of disconnection from source, disconnection from spirit and from higher self. And so deferring to an outer authority that we are told is a higher, or we believe is a higher authority. And that comes along with it, war, poverty, strife, all these things that are ugly, suffering on a mass scale in humanity. And we've had that for countless thousands and thousands of years, going back, right? And now the Earth, humanity, is at a transition point, transition stage, where we are shifting into the new Earth. It's such a beautiful thing. So the new Earth is when humanity gets to live from higher intelligence, when humanity gets to connect with source itself without intermediaries, and understand ourselves as individuations of creator consciousness, as lights, ourselves as stars almost, if you will, divine sparks materialized in human form. And we get to understand our power, the power of our consciousness as co-creators of our reality. The new Earth is about harmony, it's about expansion, it's about balance, and it's about living in this higher timeline where we're living from love, from an evolved understanding of who we are, with respect for all beings. It's a higher dimensional expression, and it's a quantum leap, it's a shift. And so we get to embrace that. The new Earth is happening. It is already happening, and that's my intuitive understanding. And we get to embrace it. One way that Dolores has communicated this and expressed this through her work in QHHT and through her talks is that she was shown visions of the Earth literally dividing, like cell division, into two cells. And you've got the old Earth here, and then you've got the new Earth, and they're like different timelines. It's like a forking of timelines, a bifurcation. Some talk about this bifurcation of timelines. And even though it's quite a simplistic model, it's also very useful as a core base concept to understand, okay, what is actually going on here? And it's not like suddenly the Earth splits into two and some of us are on the old Earth and some of us are on the new Earth. It's not a material thing. It's really hard to express because we live in a holographic reality. And so it is a reflection of where you're at with your consciousness. And so if you're evolving and if you're growing and you're in your heart, and you get to ride, surf the wave of the new earth, right? And if you're stuck in other stuff, in old stuff, and living out in a lower level reality with your karma and your darkness and shadows and power and all of that, negative use of power, etc., then it does appear that you're kind of on that old earth. And the new earth just kind of like expands in a different way, in a higher dimensional way, in a higher consciousness way. And that's the new earth. And it's a perception shift. It's a quantum perception shift. It's consciousness itself. So it's not like a physical rupture. And this is the craziest thing as well, right? Because to understand this, we have to view everything from a point of consciousness and energy. And so this is a basic kind of explanation, description of the new earth versus the old earth. And yes, welcome to the new earth. Because if you're watching this, you're pretty much going to be in the new earth. You are in the new earth. The new earth is happening. It is pouring through you. It is pouring through your consciousness, through your heart, as you light up, right, with your light, this reality, this version of self, as you are an individuated spark of source. So hope that's been helpful. Would love to hear your own experience and your own thoughts around all of this. As a viewer, please like if you enjoyed this video and comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your feedback. And if you'd love to have a bit more clarity around your own soul path and purpose, then feel free to use the link in the description to book a call and get some clarity. And we can do a clearing. We can release that old timeline and anything that's holding you back, and then activate your highest, newest timeline. So blessings on your path, and take care. Love you so much. Remember, you are love itself, having a physical experience. Bye for now.